Hi everyone. So in this video, we'll be talking about India's auto ancillary sector and why it could be the next big wealth creators. So usually most investors focus on the automobile brands, that is the big brands that you have, but the real opportunity may actually lie behind them. That is in companies that manufacture the parts, systems, and technologies powering the entire auto industry. Because India's auto industry is quietly entering a massive structural growth phase. Now, coming to the India is now becoming a global auto manufacturing hub. So, what is happening is global automobile companies are increasingly reducing dependence on China. So, China was their main manufacturing hub, but slowly that is shifting, and India is emerging as one of the biggest beneficiaries of this shift. Why is that happening? Because India offers low manufacturing costs, strong engineering talent, large domestic demand, government PLI support, improving infrastructure, and growing localization capabilities. India already exports billions of dollars worth of auto components globally, and this export opportunity could become much bigger over the next decade. Now, let's look at the domestic opportunity. So, India is still hugely underpenetrated in automobile, as in what will happen over the next few years is as incomes rise, premiumization increases, financing improves, highways expand, logistics improves, the demand for all these vehicles itself can grow for many, many years. And every vehicle sold benefits dozens of ancillary companies through, if you look at all the ancillaries, brakes, forgings, wiring harness, suspension systems, batteries, lighting, electronics, sensors. This is why strong ancillary companies can sometimes grow even faster than automobile manufacturers themselves. Now, coming to the big shift that is happening, that is the industry is moving from mechanical to technology manufacturing. So, this is the big structural shift that is happening right now. Modern vehicles that you see on the roads lately are no longer just mechanical products, they are becoming technology platforms. So, today's vehicles increasingly require EV systems, sensors, semiconductors, ADAS, infotainment, software integration, battery systems, and thermal management. This allows Indian ancillary companies to move into higher value products with better margins, stronger client relationships, longer contracts, and high entry barriers. Now, looking at the how EVs could create a completely new ecosystem. So the EV transition is creating entirely new supply chains. The opportunities are opening up in battery packs, motors, power electronics, lightweight materials, EV precision engineering. And many of these industries are still in very early stages, meaning future market leaders are still being built in this particular sector. Now, coming to the moat that these companies have, but most of the investors kind of ignore. So, the auto ancillary business can actually have very strong moats because once a supplier gets approved by a global automobile company, switching costs become very high, quality standards are very strict, contracts can last many years, and relationships become sticky. A failed component can damage an automobile brand globally. So that is why they don't usually keep jumping from one ancillary company to another. And this is why OEMs prefer trusted long-term suppliers. And the best Indian companies are now building global certifications, R&D capabilities, precision manufacturing, engineering ecosystems, and export relationships. So now coming to the last part, why this industry could become much bigger. So investors still see auto ancillaries as simple cyclical business. That is, whenever there is auto demand is high, these should do well, and then once the it cools off, these should also go down. But the reality is changing rapidly because the sector is now benefiting from multiple tailwinds at the same time. That is the India growth story. As the per capita increases, more and more automobile sales will happen. The China+1 thing, wherein a lot of global manufacturers are looking at India as the hub. EV transition, which kind of makes these auto ancillaries have higher margin products. Premiumization, exports, because now the rupee is also weakening continuously. So if an auto ancillary is exporting, it adds to their margins as well. Localization, that is, most of the ancillaries are built in India itself, and the technology upgradation. And industries that move from low end manufacturing to technology led manufacturing often see massive long term wealth creation. India's auto ancillary industry may still be in the early stages of that journey,